Hey guys, Mary here. Just here to show you some more features of the Phoenix and Phoebe automatic hair curler. It's a curling iron. The curling iron itself is down inside there. It's a 1-inch barrel ceramic coated curling iron. It does a wonderful job of curling the hair and having the curl hold. I have it set today at 375 and for a 9-second curl. In some of my past videos, I showed you a 3-second curl, which just gives you a real light beachy wave and gives a really nice result. And with a 3-second curl, you can go through your hair really fast. I believe that video took me 10 minutes to make, and I had beachy waves all over my head. So like I said, I've got it set at 375. This part of the curling iron does not get hot at all. It's really simple to use. It says right up here, this side towards head, so that's pretty easy. It's got directional buttons here, so you can decide if you want your curls to go towards your face or away from your face. I'm doing curls away from my face today. I've already done a few over here, so we're gonna start over here on this side and just grab a piece of hair back here. I believe the instructions say you should use a 1-inch piece, and you can use actually a little bit more than that or a little bit less than that, depending on how much hair you have and also how much hair you want to come into contact with the curling iron itself. That'll just kind of determine what type of curls you get. So I am just pulling my hair through. You just press the button. It twirls the hair around the barrel of the curling iron, and the beeping beeps. And when you get the 3 beeps, it tells you your curl is done. So right now I'm doing 9-second curls. Because my hair is so straight, I need to always separate it out when I curl it, because if I miss even one piece of hair, it'll be a straight piece hanging down in between the curls. So I always section my hair off when I'm curling it. I know not everybody does that. And I like to start on the bottom, because then I can work my way up and the already curled hair isn't getting in the way. And then the top curls aren't getting pulled into a ponytail holder right after they've been done. So I just sectioned off that piece of hair, and I had pulled the other hair that I had already done is back in another ponytail back here. So now I've got my little top knot here, and I can move on to doing this side. So right here you can see the directional buttons. If I'm on the left side of my head and I want the curls to go away from my face, I press this button here. So I've got it up against my head, press the button, it pulls the hair around. You can see it in there. And while that one's going, I'm just already getting the next section of hair ready. That's too big. Another thing I love about this curler is that because the barrel never comes into contact with your hands or your face or your skin, it's really difficult to burn yourself. You pretty much can't really burn yourself on this thing. So I can leave my 10-year-old daughter with this alone, and she can curl her own hair, and it actually looks really good afterwards. It doesn't look like a 10-year-old curled it. So I like that about it. And she loves to use it, and her friends love to use it. That piece was a little bit too big, and you heard it kind of have to work a little harder. on my next piece here, I'll show you what happens if you get too big of a chunk of hair. I'll do it on purpose so you can hear and see what it does. So I'm going to take this big piece of hair here. Watch, it'll probably take it. But anyway, so if you put this towards your head and you try to put all this hair in it and you press the button. Oh, of course it did. But that's the great thing about this is your hair will not get tangled in this. Even that giant piece of hair I just put in there. We'll see how it turns out. It's not too bad. But it won't get a very good curl if you do that much hair in a curl. So I'm going to separate that out and redo it. This is also really great, like if you do your little girl's hair, say you've got a braid, but you just want to put like a quick curl, just put a quick curl on the ends, or you have a partial updo where the bottom is still out. You can just go over her head really quick with this thing and pop a few curls in there, and it really makes the look pop. Okay, and I know there are all kinds of curlers out there for people who are good at curling hair. I am not that person. I'm the kind of girl who I want to curl my hair, but when I try to use one of those curling irons that come with a glove, guess what? I just burn myself. I burn my hands, I burn my face. I burned my child. So with this one, I don't have to worry about burning anyone, including myself. I really did burn my child with one of those. We had fun with it though. It's just not, I'm just not that kind of mom, okay? I have my positive features, and that is not one of them. But this, I can do this. I can hold this against my head and press a button. This is my style. Okay, so that section's all done. Got our curls. I'm gonna let these curls join my other curls in the, uh-oh. Did you see that? I missed a piece. See, this is what, if I don't get my hair sectioned off properly, look at that. It's gonna look stupid. I gotta curl that. Ooh. Oh, that would be terrible. That was just a little piece of hair. I think that's long enough. Okay. Now, you guys need to go back in the ponytail holder. All right, now let's see, how much hair do I have left here? I'll still section this off. It's not much hair left though. Make a little top knot up here. I could just use a clip, I suppose. But the ponytail actually works better to keep it out of the way for me. Okay, so on to our next section. Well, maybe it's not so great. I mean, look at that. I'm failing. This is so sad. But I'm not failing. Look at that. See? I'm not a failure, you guys. I can curl my hair. I'm doing it. That was too big of a piece, did you hear it? But it wasn't too big because the curler took it. So, there you go. Actually, if you do some pieces in the curling iron a little bit bigger and some smaller, that does give a little bit more variation to your curl, which is nice. See, I'm not completely clueless, only just mostly clueless. And I'm happy with that. Okay, let's do this piece back here. Oh, yay, look, I did one that didn't work. Okay, so that's what happens. It will not get caught in your hair. It'll just reject it. It'll say, no ma'am, that is not a good piece of hair. So actually the reason it did that is because this piece is actually just too tangly. So we can fix that real quick. I'm actually gonna do that one the other direction too. There we go. See, look at that, there's the hair. Whoop. Oh, there. Well, it automatically sectioned off for me. Thank you, curling iron. All right, let's do this guy. Look at that, so beautiful. Moms everywhere can handle a curling iron now. You don't have to know how to use a glove and wrap it around a hot stick and all that stuff that makes us fail. This is the curling iron for every mom. Okay, here we go. And I will say that we do like to curl our hair and have fun with our hair and our makeup and look pretty, but guess what? That's not really what matters in life. What really matters in life is working hard, character, your brains. So we do proudly and happily donate a portion of every sale to various nonprofits that promote the education of girls around the world. So even though we are selling a product that is to make you feel pretty, we know that real beauty is inside, in the way that you act and the way that you think. So we're just having fun with our curlers. And besides, you can have fun with curlers and be a smart girl. I don't know if I'll say you can have it all, but you can have a lot. Okay, got a piece here. Oh, that one's already done. Sorry, I have to kind of look in the mirror sometimes. So I hope that you all have enjoyed watching this, and it's been educational. Ruh-roh. See, I didn't actually separate. I didn't make those other guys go in the ponytail, so they're trying to get mixed in, but I gotta tell them, you've already been through. You don't need to get curled again. So I believe do this piece here as one last piece. It was a little bit big, but it was fine. And then these guys are kind of bangs that kind of growing them out, kind of leaving them just long and swoopy. So I am going to put these in and just to pull the ends around and help them blend into the rest of the hair. We're almost there. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the rest of you guys out of here, and then really, literally, I have no product in my hair, just so you know. It is freshly washed. So I washed my hair, dried it, and then I started my video, and this is how it looks. And I have to tell you, I actually love it. It's fun to have curls, especially when, like me, my hair is so straight all the time. So I'm glad you took the time to watch this whole thing. It's a 15-minute video on hair curling, and click the link below to order. Love to donate more money to girls' education. Thank you.